yes, I didn't really look who's next, and I meant get your next person up who will speak bad about ICE agents like the Gestapo agents.
Thank you, Jules, and thank you for
Thank you,
correcting your misspoken commentary.
Wow. Okay, chat, you're right. I don't use chat. You actually quoted a case the other day, and I knew it came from chat. So
Chat GPT, you mean, right?
Yeah. All right. Regarding the masks, regarding the people that are being arrested in court, that's a trick that the Trump administration has played on them. What they do is they have dismissed the cases against them. So by dismissing the cases against them, when they're at the courthouse, they no longer, their applications have also been dismissed, and they don't know that. And so you've got the people waiting for them to arrest them. There was a senator in the courthouse asking one of the officers why he was wearing a mask. Why do you need the mask, you guys? And he did say one. They didn't want to answer. One did, and said it was because he said face recognition, and you could you catch me, and you could find my family. So that was one of the reasons that was given. Regarding un-American, some of us don't always think in terms of what's legal and illegal. Some of us do think in terms of principles. Our principles. We know that we go to war. We know there's a lot of things we do wrong, but as individuals, we think in terms of principles. And sometimes when we see an old man being beaten up by 8 officers, and this is just an old guy, a landscaper, that bothers us. When we find out about the child who has leukemia and he's being detained, he's a baby. He's being detained. That upsets us. When we read about or see the Americans who have been arrested and detained, that upsets us. That's not our principles. It goes against our principles. So those are the kinds of things. And yes, are they doing their job? Yes, they're doing their job. But I don't see why their job means the same way as there's bad police officers. When you see violent police officers that don't need to be, that's upsetting. And so when we see ICE agents, quote, doing their jobs, they're not in danger by that person that they are beating up on or who they have arrested. They're not. And so, that's part of it. And so we can't just close our eyes to it and no, forget woke and don't call me a liberal, none of that stuff. It's just thinking about it. And when you look up American, it talks about our customs, our traditions, and our principles. And let's see, regarding Obama. Yeah, Obama did. And one of the problems Trump has is that as of April, he doesn't have as many people coming across the border. He brags about that. So what you've done is you've detained so many people, and you detain them for a long time, they're not getting in front of the immigration judges. Everything is backlogged. With regard to Obama, why wasn't it a big deal then? It was because it was a long time before anybody knew about it because Republicans weren't making it. They weren't running on that issue. They had constituents who wanted illegal immigration because their constituents needed them for work. So now you've got a political party that ran on immigration. That's it. Do cages. Yes. Obama did cages. Did we all know that he did cages then? And he changed some things then. But no. And that's that's on the fault of the party who didn't care. It's not just that Democrats didn't even realize it because some of us, it wasn't an issue to us. We were taking into consideration other things. But Republicans weren't making a big deal about it either. And so that's why, if you think Obama got a pass and Trump didn't, that's why. It wasn't a political issue, that big of a political issue that Trump ran on and got elected for. So, thank you.
Thank you, Beryl. Folks, we're here Monday through Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. New York time. So till 5 p.m. New York time tomorrow for the next edition of the Critical Thinking Forum. Everybody be safe, be well, and peace out.